System check initiated. Green across the board.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I said I was done strat-casting for the night, but then they decided to play Numbani. I've never shout-casted a match on Numbani, and I can't miss that opportunity. So here we are, same teams. Primal playing Why Are You So Angry on Numbani, a beautiful map, one of my favorite maps in the game. Cannot go through that door, so we're going to stick with the offense. Said offense is Why Are You So Angry? They're going to be trying to push in and capture that control point. And here we go. Looks like we're going with two offense, 2 support, and 2 tanks. Oh, interesting. They are flanking up into the top. They want the high ground, but Symmetra saw them coming. Got some damage. I do see that there is a Symmetra being played by Gojiro. And here we go. We are getting a mad tank in there. Trying to see what we can do with that. There we go. Trying to find Winston in here, and he is eliminated by Crash, who already has ult. Good heavens! Oh god! Wow! For a moment there, Crash had an opportunity for a 2K, one of which would have been Mercy. Was not able to click the button fast enough. I think he was trying to get that third person, but he did end up saving half of his ult, so he is going to be able to use that high noon twice as quickly as if he'd completely whiffed it. And for the most part, his team did end up winning that mid fight anyway, and I do see that they are pushing through again. Heisen waiting patiently for them. His ultimate is ready. They're getting ult very fast on this map. And here we go. The next push is coming in right now. Heisen is not wasting any time having them show up. It looks like we are speeding forward. Thrakon is going to defend this doorway. Interesting decision to funnel through here. It is giving Primal plenty of opportunity to just spam damage down that chokehold. And there is a Genji coming from the back. Oh, wow. That was okay. That was a good Earthshaker. And oh, is Arir playing Bastion? I want to see. Oh my gosh, we do have a Bastion on attack. I love these Bastions on attacks. Bastion shows Roadhog how to spam hit scan. Says, "No, this is how you spam hit scan, boy." And Heroes Never Die. Good revive by Indus, playing Mercy at the cost of her life, unfortunately. And I don't know if her teammates were able to do much with that. Genji is able to sneak around the back. Very good Genji play by Magus to eliminate Gojiro, who is rebuilding ult, which means her teleporter was either destroyed or used to its entirety. Tricepticon does get an ultimate, bringing some teammates back to life. Who has ult right now? Magus has ult right now, and there is nothing like a Genji ult, especially with this many opponents around the map at them. Oh, a good finish for him. Lickitung is still alive, however, not anymore. And Crash shows Genji Indiana Jones to that sword ninja, basically. So here we go. Gojiro is on the point, blocking it, showing Lucio who's boss. And I'm just kidding. Actually, NMLY was showing that. And we see a rear hiding in the back. I am really loving watching these Bastions on offense, because I mean, I never really thought of that strat, and it's pretty clever, all things considered. It's actually working really well. A lot of suppressing fire, because I mean, you know, teams aren't going to expect that to happen, and Magus is going ham. There we go. There's an ultimate going out right now for Magus, getting some damage done with those shurikens, scaring people off. Wow. And there we go. Heisen is down, and there's just spam everywhere on the control point, but not enough. Oh, just as I say that, a giant Mercy ult bringing a bunch of players back to life. Crash running for his life, not going to get very far. It's alright, Crash. Arir is holding down this checkpoint with a Bastion. And here we go. Why move when you can sit on the payload? And here we go, and that's interesting, because they're going to be able to move the payload because Bastion is sitting on it, and we see that the teams are going to meet up over here in this next chokehold. Does anyone interesting have ult? Thrakon has ult and is ready, but Soldier 76 is ready with that tactical visor. What's he going to do with that? The tactical visor is mostly countered by Reinhardt's shield, making it difficult to get some damage done. That was why the previous game on Lijiang Tower, the lack of a Reinhardt allowed Soldier 76 to just go nuts with those tactical visors. And Soldier 76, being the very self-sufficient hero, is going to hang back there, get some damage. Oh, and an Earthshaker from Thrakon moving in, getting a kill, but being killed in himself. No more Bastion support happening for that team. And it looks like the defense is going to mostly take control of the payload. Payload is going to start moving back. Oh, hey, what is that? Oh, wow. Crash is no longer... Crash is not interested in getting killed by Genji anymore. He is taking the Genji to them. So that's going to be interesting. At 75%, he should have ult relatively soon. And there is really no ult quite as exciting as a Genji ult. Just this melee ninja going completely nuts, but we should be focusing on the control point itself because there is a push going on, and Bastion just going ham with that minigun. Ooh. Oh dear. And I suppose Bastion is just lucky that he didn't lose his entire ultimate for that. He got to retain 96% of his ultimate, and while he was doing that, his team mopped up the defense and pushed through to the next checkpoint. And we're going to push through. Anyone interesting have ultimate? Heisen does have ultimate and is leading his team on the front lines. I'm not sure if he's had ultimate this entire time and just hasn't popped it, or if he managed to regain it since last time. But there are a lot of targets right now, and he says he sees the opportunity. First of all, he's going to fire randomly at Grape, and they are all going to hit thanks to the magic of the tactical visor. And all of those teammates are going to be brought back to life. Grape is not included. Wish his name wasn't Grape. I'm starving right now. On another note, Lucio Soundberry is going to push through, and the payload is going to keep moving. Lickitung, let's see what Lickitung is doing. Lickitung is doing dead. Crash is flanking around the back or something. Maybe. Where's Crash? Crash is over there, and here we go. Crash is moving in as Genji. Oh dear. Grape, whose name needs to stop being so delicious, is going to push in, and Rear is being healed by Mercy, and they cannot push in, and well, now they can. And oh wow, Arir becomes his own worst nightmare when Genji correctly anticipates the spam and counters him, and then oh dear, but Mercy is going to bring him right back to life, and he is just going to go nuts, and he is going to go tank. We have a tank Bastion on the field. Nothing scarier except a revving Reinhardt saying, no sir, I'm not interested in seeing that. He is down, and Gojiro is pushing and getting some random spam. Who has their ultimates ready? Tricepticon still ready to bring everybody back to life. Heisen does have his ultimate prepared. Looked like he was trying to sprint through. Reinhardt's shield is down, but he is choosing to elect to stay back. Interesting. Usually, I've seen the Soldier 76s have a tendency to pop the ultimate once Reinhardt's shield is down, but it looks like they've pushed the enemy team back so far that they don't want to waste an ultimate on some relatively worthless frags. They're going to hold on to it until a more deadly push happens, which may be happening from the rafters due to having Pharah, Mercy, and shortly Reaper up there. Are there any flanks going on? If there's any flanks going on, it would be from Gojiro. And who is that over there? Heisen, as Soldier 76 did cast his visor at some point. I see that Lickitung does have his ultimate prepared. I'm going to be trying to see what he does with that. If he decides to push in or if he decides to hold back, they are going to, for the most part, hang back. They are more than content to wait this out, because every second that Team Why Are You So Angry hangs this far back, then the payload is just going to keep rolling backwards. Time is going to keep clicking out. There is 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the clock. There will be no more time after this, not counting overtime. So the pressure is on for Why Are You So Angry to start moving that payload, which is still slowly moving back. They were not able to just tag it for a second. Are you okay, Muna? What is wrong? Push through, and there we go. We have a tactical, or a sound barrier assisted by Grape. And they're going to push in, and oh my gosh, they just completely decimated the defense. Heisen, the only person trying to block the cart for a little bit, was not able to survive long enough to get his visor out, but his teammates are going to come and assist, and heroes never die, and he's up. Did he manage to revive Heisen? No, they did not, so he's going to show up. But already on the point is Thrakon with his Earth Shatterer, but he's not going to need to use it because Crash just went mad as Bastion. Crash is having a lot of fun switching to whatever class on the enemy team happens to be doing really well right now. We've seen him switch from McCree to Genji to Bastion, all interesting sights to see on a map like this, and I have been greatly enjoying Numbani for that reason. You just don't know. You can get anything. There are no ultimates prepared right now, so So it's basically going to rely entirely on player skill. That's right, I said it. For team. Why are you so angry to push this cart? And there are so many people alive right now. I see that Magus has his tactical visor prepared, and he manages to use it to great effect to get a bunch of kills. Are they going to be able to push in? Diva is attempting to block the point, but there are new players in, and Tricepticon does have her ult prepared if she can get in and revive some teammates, but she is not able to get there in time. And that is Why Are You So Angry able to push the cart in during overtime. Very good job, and we're going to see both teams play each other in the opposite direction, but I am going to go grab an apple.
Heroes never die.
Prepare to attack.
And here we go. Welcome back. I say welcome back. You are all here. I was the one off, grabbing an apple and a glass of milk. The reason I was going to say that I was done shoutcasting for the night is because I'm famished. I need some food, and Grape isn't helping. But I can't afford to miss Numbani. It's too exciting. Too much fun, action-packed adventure. Let's go check out Grape himself, who needs to change his username. But now he can keep it because I got some milk and some apple in my system. Hoping my microphone isn't picking up the sound of me drinking milk. So, here we go. And they are pushing, oh wow, very far back. I see that NMLY is going for a Symmetra. Not gonna lie, an unusual Symmetra. None of those turrets are really gonna be able to assist each other, and I can't imagine... it's possible that the approaching team will not see that coming. And we will find out shortly. Crash is going in as Bastion. I want to see Crashtion, see what he ends up doing. And here we go, melee robot. And here we go, just spamming out that control point. Poor Crashtion. And we are seeing a bunch of fighting happening on the rafters right now. Hardly anybody even on the ground. Grape and Indust. Oh no, Indust is down. Gujiro is still alive as Lucios have a tendency to do. I say that as he dies. And who is that? That is Crash, has switched to Genji. Genji is good stuff. Magus is almost ready to do the Justice raining from above. If she can just land one long-range rocket, she will be ready to lay down the hurt, and she is, though she's probably going to wait for a more opportune time, probably going to spoil an enemy push. I see Symmetra is still getting her turrets up, has not built enough ult yet to get, ooh, there we go, get some damage. Did not get any kills, however, but it was what NMLY needed to create a teleporter. That teleporter is in there. Okay, very nice. Thrakon is pushing forward into the arena. I have not... Primal's not actually pushing onto the payload itself. They're just kind of hanging up in the rafters. And, you know, obviously at some point they're going to need to get in there and start taking the control point itself. But for the time being, they have seen fit to just routinely fight entirely off the control point and up here in these rafters. And Why Are You So Angry is more than happy to fight them on that very turf. I see that Grape is ready with an ultimate. Who else? Ooh, Genji is ready for an ultimate. Genji ultimates are always exciting. It'll be interesting to see if he pops that relatively soon. He's not really in a position for that at the moment. So probably just going to hang back. Both teams really, Primal right now appears to be mostly regrouping. And here we go. Heisen ready with the ultimate, giving his team some health. Pretty much being countered by the Reinhardt shield. No real reason to go tactical visor as long as that is up and active. And who is that? Who just went ultimate? Grape is going ultimate, just spamming those bullets out. And I don't know if he got any kills, but he definitely laid down a lot of suppressing fire, forcing the team to push backwards. And we are going to keep doing this here. Heisen is down. We have a lot of ultimates ready on the side of Team Muna, who's trying to make a little bit of time. Finished off Lickitung, and that was, let's see, is there anybody left for that push? No. Primal. Oh. No, I was gonna try to get down there. See Crash. Crash cannot make up his mind on what character he's playing. He is playing in the spirit of Overwatch. I mean, the devs wanted you to change your class a lot to adapt to differing situations, and Crash is the living embodiment of that philosophy at the moment. So here we go. A Lucio speed boosted Reinhardt getting onto the field, 3% away from ultimate, and he is going to deal some nice damage on. Looks like Magus is playing him, but he's going to die in doing so. And Reinhardt is ready, and there is a lot of hectics happening right there. Crash I don't know if Crash was able to get a kill off of that. I see that Crash has died, and for the most part, it looks like defense was able to kill more than offense was. And we are getting down to crunch time. There is only 1 minute left on the clock. Primal is going to have to get something big fast, or Why Are You So Angry is going to just wipe this map out. They were able to capture and win the game themselves, so there is a time to beat. There's some aerial combat going between Pharahs, and they are electing, Primal is electing to push right onto the point right now. And let's break it down. He says Thrakon has his ult prepared. To see that Lickitung is ready, and this is probably their most successful push yet, and it needs to be. This is the end time. These are the wins that need to happen. I am so excited. I am stuttering. There we go. A massive revive happening there, though. Not only do they have to kill all these guys, there is going to be an imminent. There's going to be the revive from Mercy was not even popped yet, and I don't think there's anybody around to touch the point, and that is going to be a win. A very solid defense, from Why Are You So Angry? Stop showing me Grape's name. I'm still hungry.
I've got you in my sights.
Wow, that was a very impressive. Ult. I love Soldier 76 plays of the game. They're always so exciting. Soldier 76 himself is a very well-rounded character in that. I mean, he just completely plowed through that entire defense thanks to the magic of Tactical Visor. So there we go. That was Numbani, a very fascinating and beautiful map that I wish more teams would play on. And I really, really do think I'm done.